you guys, how are you doing? How is your day? Mine is going well. I have waited too long to get going on this. Our weather is starting to change. I think everyone's in the country right now is having some kind of winter weather situation. And even in the South, we're bundling up, getting ready for a little bit of a storm. We don't really get blizzards or anything like that here. As a Minnesota girl, trust me, I know, I feel you where you are up north. I get you. Trust me, I get it. Down here, it's very different. The biggest thing is that Texas just can't handle this. Like, that's just how it is every time. So when things like this happen to where there's, you know, extremely cold temperatures for the South to where it's definitely below freezing, our houses aren't just as insulated as they are up north. Nothing is built here for these types of weathers. The newer houses like mine do better. However, it still struggles some. So they have already, you know, said to my husband next week, you know, on Monday, Tuesday, which is, I believe, Martin Luther King Day, it's a holiday. They have already said it is optional to come in. My husband doesn't work far, but he definitely will still be probably going on, depending. He's just got so much going on. I'm like, come on, this is like your opportunity, like, to stay home with us. The kids are already out of school. They might cancel school for Tuesday. It really won't surprise me. But today is Saturday, and I need to get some things done. I did not feel well like the last 2 days. Yesterday, I actually had hives. I just did not. I had switched to medicine, and I think that is a part of it. So I still am itchy some. Last night was really rough, but today is better. But I need to get my butt in gear regardless of the situation, and I need to get groceries. I need to get a couple things to kind of buckle down because we don't really go anywhere. Everything kind of closes when this happens. So I tried to do a Whole Foods order. Normally I can get in with Whole Foods in like an hour or two. They have nothing for today, which it's early in the morning. I tried doing this. I should have done it at least some point yesterday, but I didn't. They have only 3 items for at this early this morning when I was having my coffee. They only had 3 appointments for tomorrow or drive up slots for tomorrow, and then nothing for Monday and Tuesday. Also, it was my dad's birthday this past week, or this week, it's a Saturday. And so we're going out to lunch with him today. And so we're just going to kind of get ready for the storm. It's still going to be us like hanging out. I'm going to show you my full grocery order, showing you like my leaner, more better option meals that I have been absolutely loving. I'll be sharing everything I get and all of that with you guys. And then 2, I have some projects around the house that I want to kind of get done. I've already ordered a couple things. A couple little things need tweaking. I actually want to paint a sofa table, and so we're gonna go and get some of those things later today so I can pop in and get some of these things done while we're buckled down. Let's still be productive in these days. So if that is something you are excited about, it's something that you want to hang out with me, stay tuned, because I think this is going to be a really fun video, a really fun probably couple of days. I don't know if I'm going to have this be a one-day video or over like the next couple days. I'm sure it'll be probably a couple days because it's beautiful and like 60 degrees today, but I mean, I know it's gonna change. Yesterday we had like 40-mile-an-hour winds, so we'll just see how this goes. what a day. I feel like that was so productive, but also I feel like we went everywhere. I always say like I was Johnny Cash for the day because I went everywhere. We went to lunch with my parents. We went to TJ Maxx. We went to Target. We went to, and I did like a return and grabbed Cheez-Its. And like one more little thing I'll show you guys here in a second. And then I went to Lowe's. We went all over. We went to Whole Foods. They said it was really busy, but he said, I don't even think it's like the busyness has started yet. So I'm hopefully thinking that we're getting ahead of the game because the storm I don't think is going to hit until Sunday night. Today, day of filming is Saturday. So yeah, I think it's Sunday night into like early morning of Monday. But I laid everything out from Whole Foods because I know you guys like to see what I get. I always share this on Instagram, but I thought I'd share it on here to show you guys some like better options, alternatives, some things that are not better options. I mean, I got some Cheez-Its and other things in here, but I feel like they have pretty good stuff and they try to deter me from getting some of that bad stuff and some of like the worst stuff. So I want to show you some of the things I got and I'll tell you some things that I've tried and I haven't tried. I did get a couple new things, but for the most part, everything else I've got and they're like my tried and true staples and I'm obsessed with. Like I said, I have it all laid out here. I got a decent amount because we needed to do like our normal grocery order, but filler things and snacks. Snacks was like the name of the game today because we're going to be cooped up here for a little bit. So I got this, which is like it's a treat. Like this is, I'm not going to lie, this is pretty pricey. I think this is like $5 or $6 just for this. But if you are a Minnesota gal, if you are an apple person, Honeycrisp is far superior than any other apple. And this is amazing. These are just like basic like chocolate chip cookies, but they're really good. This is like our alternative to fruit roll-ups and they're newer and I tried a sample of them and they were really good. So I'm excited to have the kids try them. The Unreal candies are my favorite. And this one, I got the peanut butter dark chocolate and it's good. These, every time I have my friends try these even, they're like obsessed with them. They're so good. I got tons of bananas, the tortillas that you guys know that we love, tzatziki because we plan on grilling a lot of chicken and just having that for like leftovers and snacks and that. So I love dipping it in tzatziki. The best ranch ever, like the best. If besides like a homemade ranch, this is so good. I got some bread and I like this sprouted grain. And this one is really good. Did I get the sprouted? Oh, this is the sprouted whole wheat. So I got the wrong one, but it's like a whole sprouted grain. But it's really good. I think this is the same thing. Maybe not. They're in the middle of like changing their looks on things too. So it's kind of hard to remember what I have gotten and what I haven't. Needed sour cream. These are good alternative to Pringles and they're very, very good. Cheez-Its, which we got at Target. Our eggs, these are very, very, very good eggs, like very good eggs. And they're $5 for a dozen eggs, which is pricier, but not for pasture raised eggs. They're so, so good. A cucumber for salad, some string cheese, Munster cheese, because we're doing fajitas. And I like to melt the cheese on here. Like I'll put it in a pan and then put, I think, a Munster cheese and like have it melt on there. And melted Munster cheese is like my favorite. Again, for fajitas, I got a little bit of seasoning to try. Butter. These Wild Wonders, you guys know I love them. I have them for a snack all the time. Some spring mix, and I use this for everything. So if a meal needs lettuce, so we're doing burgers and that, I'll be using that. These are churro chips. Everything from Siete I like, and so I'm excited to try these, and we are a churro family. This was a little treat. These turnovers, I think we got these for Thanksgiving and they are to die for. They're in the ready to bake section and the sugar is what you see on there. It's like clumps of sugar and it melts in the oven and it like caramelizes. It is so good. Pancakes, the best popcorn. My husband saw some meatballs he wanted to try. And then this is like, if I'm sitting at home and we're watching TV, I always want Flamin' Hot Cheetos. So I thought I'd try these. And that's the same brand as like the Pringle alternatives. They're very good. Some Pirate Booties my kids love. Cheese Puffs my kids love. Some ham just for like snacky. Chicken nuggets. And then we got, I think this is the bacon, right? Yeah, it's double smoked maple brown bacon. Oh my gosh, it looked so good. This was from the butcher. And this is already like wrapped to go in the freezer too. So that's something I love, is that they will seal it all ready to go for the freezer. So you don't have to like pack it up again. And then this is the pork chops. These are so good. I got just over 3 pounds. They're amazing. I'll show you the marinade that I do here in a second. And then they had my favorite chicken in stock, which I know you guys are like, why do you have a favorite chicken? Well, I mean, if you have tried bad chicken, then you will have favorite good chicken. And this is a really good chicken. It's not horribly overpriced. So try and stock up like this one. When it's on sale, it's like $7.49 a pound, but it's very, very, very good chicken. And again, this is ready to freeze. And so I got 3 packs of these because we'll definitely go through 2 this week. But it is literally like the best stuff. And then let me show you that marinade. So this is the marinade that I use for the pork chops, and it's so good, like so good. These are pretty thick. I will maybe show you on Instagram or something like that when I'm making them, but I will marinate these like in a bag for like 2 days, and I'll flip them, by the second day, have one night on one side and then, flip the bag so that they kind of soak in. Cause like I said, they are pretty thick, but I use probably like a half a bottle, but we stock up on this because we don't go to the regular grocery store very much anymore. So this is just good to keep on hand. But yeah, you can kind of see like the seasonings in there. It's so good. I don't really know how to explain it. If you like a Worcestershire sauce, it's like that, but different, and it's a very good marinade. Okay, and then I wanted to show you a couple more things. Oh, I gotta get this in the fridge. First, does this look like a different color? It's just like the sriracha chili sauce, like the original, like the Hoi Fong's Foods. It looks lighter. I feel like it used to be more red, so we stock up on that. And then 2, have you guys been seeing the International Delight Cold Foam Creamer? But it's literally, in my interpretation, which is I think it's right, but I think it's supposed to be like the Starbucks cold foam. We're gonna need to try that. And to be honest, it's $5.43. I am so tempted to make like a hot JAVY coffee. I was gone, so I didn't have to have I wasn't able to have my afternoon JAVY this afternoon, and I want to make one. Is 6 o'clock too late? Probably. Okay, Jean, we might have to go off the hamster wheel here a little bit. And then at Target too, if you guys saw my last video, you probably saw for like a second, but it was when I was walking the dogs, getting like the dogs' leashes on them and that. And I had like a diffuser and some candles on this, like, it's like a marble board. I don't know, it's by Hearth and Hand. It's $25. I think it's beautiful. Like, this is my second one. So between my sinks in my bathroom, I have like a little lamp and a candle and a little plant. And I think this would look better. The marble, well, they're quartz, they're not marble, but they're made to look like marble. It's exactly the same as this. So I just think with this might be like more of a contrast, right? I think it's really pretty, and it has grays and browns, yeah. And then something like that natural, it's natural stone. It's beautiful with the legs. I love this. I will try and like this. It always shows out of stock for me, but when I go in the store, I can find it. And then I was talking to my mom at Bath & Body Works, and she said that, I was talking to my mom at lunch, and she said she went to Bath & Body Works earlier before lunch, and they were having like the last of their clearance was going, and then the soaps were $3.95, and then the candles were $10 off, which is not like that great of a deal. The soaps, I think, are a good deal. I think they're originally $7.95, and there's nothing like their soaps. Like, they're just, again, far superior. The only Christmassy thing I got was this one. It's the crushed candy cane. I mean, if you know, you know. I love me some peppermint. So I got 2 of those, and they are the foaming ones. And the gray, I think, is so pretty. Like, I really like that. And then 2, if you ever wanted to like take the Christmas off, their labels come off pretty easy. And then also 2, like, they have a little like sleeve that you can put it in. I also got the kitchen lemon. I love that in here. It's just so fresh. And then also 2, lemon helps cut scent. So if you have like garlic or something like that, it does have like that in here. And then the champagne toast I love. It's very girly. And then the Fiji white sands. I have this in a candle too. It is literally, it might be my favorite candle from Bath & Body Works, my favorite scent. And then this is the rose water and ivy. It's very scented. Like it is, she is strong. But like, I just think like, again, like they're beautiful, like, right? Like even if you just did like this moment in a bathroom, like how pretty would that be? So I love that. I went and got that. I was literally like, I was scoping to find more things and I couldn't. Also too, on by my TV downstairs, I've been trying to like redo it, and so I just haven't loved what I got, so I think I'm actually gonna take it back. Oh, so we went to TJ Maxx and they had, I love the, this is so random, I love the Swiss gear luggage. I just, between that and not Samsonite. Is it, no, it's not Samsonite. It starts with an S. I can't remember of what it is. I'm having a complete brain fog. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. It starts with an S. What is that called? This is gonna drive me nuts. Anyways, that one and this Swiss gear luggage I think is like one of the best. Like I just love it. They're so indestructible. They're literally like some of the only ones that I ever trusted. And if you guys ever saw my first ever Disney vlog, I was getting on a plane. First of all, that was the first time for me ever flying or filming outside of my home. Like that was, I had done like little things in TJ Maxx, but like I'm not like sitting here with a big camera like the camera that you're on right now. It's a big camera. So then to have that like walking through the airport, I was terrified. And then there were these guys, they weren't really making fun, but they were like adding to it. They're like, Airport Chronicles. That was a lot. But then before we even took off, I had got Disney luggage. It was not from Disney. It was Disney design. And I got it at Sam's Club and it was busted. Like literally my lounge, imagine limited edition Loungefly backpacks and like my ears, everything, bra on the tarmac. Like it was literally like, they were like piling it all up because the zipper broke. First time I ever used it, wasn't even that full. Busted everywhere. So I got another one. The kids are due, they don't have big luggage, so I got them their own big luggage. If I find them at TJ Maxx, I buy them because they're a fraction of the price. I will link them. Amazon is the next best deal for these specific luggage pieces. I will link anything that I can. I link down below for you guys. I will link that piece of luggage because I know you can at least get it on Amazon. It's just a titch more expensive. So I will save the extra little bit and see if I can find it. But the last time I found this size, it took over 2 years. No, longer than that. Like maybe 3 years for me to find this specific one in this specific size. And it matches the other one that I have. So now we have 3 big ones, 2 carry-ons. And the kids have like actual from the Disney store Disney luggage that they have, and then I have these personal items that you've seen. Anyways, I got that at TJ Maxx, and then they had this candle. If I find a good candle, I will buy it. And this one is a woodwick one. It's tangerine guava. It's very light and it's very different from my rose water and ivy. This is pretty potent and like summery and springy. This is very light and springy, and it's woodwick and it's huge. This was like $15. It really was not bad. And my husband's like, yeah, get that. And then my daughter wanted she wanted her own plant. So you probably saw that. I tried to kind of teach her to like get something easy. She was like looking at all the flowers and I'm like, you're gonna pick them all the time. This is pretty. They have we have windows all over. They have a window in their bathroom. And so I'm like, why don't we put that in your bathroom? You'll have lots of light. And I'll go in here. This pot is a little big. I mean, just a smidge, but it is so stinking cute. Can you guys see the texture on here? Adorable. And this guy will get big. So I figure putting him, not bad, but isn't that kind of cute? I had some other pots that I was gonna have for use, but like this was so easy and it was $8, like adorable. And then over by my TV, I think I'm just gonna make my own. I really liked this one. I saw that it had a couple marks because it's flat black, but it literally comes off. But again, it was $13. It was so pretty. I love a black accent. That's why we're painting that table black, which we're gonna do that another day. Probably still in this video, or at least starting the prep of that. But this is like so good. Like it's such a good vase. What's the brand? One Design Home. It was really like that, even like it's really soft. I know that sounds crazy. And it's all finished on the inside here too, if you can kind of see. It's gonna be much better. It's equivalent to the one that I got. Let me show you the one that I got. Okay, so I got this. This one is from Target. I'll link it. It's really pretty. I like how whimsical it is. It's just this color that I don't like. And so I wanted equivalent pot size because I have a flickering remote battery or remote candle that's gonna go in it. So my thought is still have like whimsicalness. I got these at Whole Foods. Most grocery stores have them. They're called curling willow tips. They were like $5. They weren't that expensive. I could either cut these down and put them in here. I'm probably gonna have to cut them down at least a little bit, but I could still have like a whimsical moment. Does that kind of make sense? I'm definitely gonna have to put them down, but I thought even something like this in here next to the TV I might like. And two, I feel like they have these stems. They're olive tree stems. They have them at Walmart for like $3 or $4. I'll link those down below too. I'm probably gonna need to do a Walmart order because I love my Walmart subscription. But I thought like adding 1 or 2 of these kind of stems with the olives on here with these little willows, adorable. Okay, so I turned on the lights so you could see a little bit better. I just never think to do that because I never have the lights on in here. But I got this little like stroller caddy. I wanted a place to like hold my phone or my remote, like if I had an extra drink, any little things. I thought this would work good. These all slide on and slide off. It was really inexpensive from Amazon. And then it frees up like an extra space, but like any little things I can have in here. I also needed a new light bulb for my salt lamp. And then I have this little wood tray, which I thought would be really cute if I wanted to charge my phone or set anything up there that I, like my AirPods or something, I could set it up there and charge. But it was just like a little wood tray that I got from Ross for like $5. So now I need to have my husband come and hide all the cords for me, but even that little charger, that little white thing right here, that's actually a charger for your phone. I got it really inexpensive from Amazon and it works great. So I just wanted to set all that up. This was completely adjustable and it just works good. It does the trick. It also can slide anywhere, so I could have it more off to the side if I wanted to. I also don't know if I'm going to keep this on here. I might need 2 hands. There we go. See, it just slides off. I might honestly just slide it all the way over to the side. I'm still just kind of messing with it, but I just wanted a place for my remotes that wasn't taking up like an area for my drink. But yeah, but then also just, I usually set my phone up there or my AirPods and that. So just having a little tray up there and I can charge my phone in here now works great. So I did end up sliding it over, and then it's really cool because it has like a little knob in the back here to kind of crank it and turn it however you want. So you can see this bar is kind of curved. So I was able to, you know, make it more level. I essentially make it crooked, but make it level for this bar. And then it adjusts and it has like grips in here. And then also it has different attachments for inside here. So if you have a really, like an umbrella stroller that's much skinnier than this to attach to, you could do that. So I like that you can turn it all different directions in that. So moms, stroller moms, this is a really, really great little attachment. Super inexpensive on Amazon, and I'll link it down below. Okay, so now that I'm kind of done doing a couple things from the house, I am like eager to do all these things now that I have everything in stock. I'm excited to show you, but I just want to get kind of everything done throughout the week. I have not worked out yet today, which I normally work out in the morning, and then work out at night. I was planning on doing it, but we were going to go to dinner for my dad, and then we changed it to during the day. So just my whole Saturday schedule just kind of got messed up a little bit, but that's fine. I am still going to go on my treadmill for a little bit tonight and just get to moving. I usually watch Kyle Paolo. If you guys know him, he is a Disney YouTuber. He's a daily vlogger, which challenge on him. Like, holy crap. I can't imagine vlogging and editing and having a video up basically 365 days a year. He takes like a week off, maybe 1 or 2 days in between. It's insane. But I love watching his daily vlogs to just kind of know what's kind of going around Florida and at Disney. So I look forward to that. And then you'll turn on a show, Housewives, something. His videos are usually like 25, 35 minutes, somewhere along there. But I look forward to it each and every day. And so I'm going to go do that. I just threw on, this has to be, this is a Jeannie uniform. And I know that I say that a lot, but I'm just saying this sweatshirt, it's by Soda Clothing Company, which is out of Minnesota. And hence Minnesota soda. It's a really cool small business, and they're local to Minnesota, and they have really cool stuff. And you guys, I'm like half embarrassed to show this, but I feel like everybody has that one ratty item in their closet that they love, but this is mine. Like, I love this. I don't know why I don't go buy a new one, but honestly, it is the best thing. That is literally the only thing that is wrong with this. And it is probably because I hit my sleeves on things all of the time, but like everything else like is in perfect condition, and it is the most comfiest sweatshirt ever, like literally the best sweatshirt. And that between my little knot and bow here and a bun on top of my head, this is me. Some big cozy, if you could see my cozy socks right now, I'm living my best life. But I'm going to go downstairs, walk a little bit, be a little bit more productive for the evening, and then probably wind down, get to bed. And then I'm excited to start tomorrow. Tomorrow I actually have to work for a couple of hours, and then I'm hoping, I'm starting to get itchy. I'm hoping that I can still get some things done around the house. So you'll probably see me for a little bit tomorrow at least, but I'm just excited that we have like all of the tools for our job. Like we have things in the travel closet, which you guys know, I don't really call it a travel closet anymore. It's just where I have like my park gears, and all my travel stuff is in there. Or a lot of my travel stuff is in there. My lounge play backpacks, I have a lot of them in there. I have some in here. But yeah, I have some, we've expanded our year collection a little bit. So I need to add more things, get organized there. So we're going to do that the whole week. I'm going to share all of my little things with you guys. But yeah, let's stop talking and let's go get our things done. Right, it is the next day. I wrapped up pretty much painting the entire table. I woke up, had my quiet coffee, which you guys know there's nothing like quiet coffee. I love it. It's just what I call like sitting, having my coffee in the morning, and it's like quiet, and I light a candle and it's dark. I make it like really vibey and just have low lighting. I just love it. I usually take that time and plan out my day in my planner. I'm gonna do my skincare with you guys. Do a little multitasking. And it was so good. So after I worked out, I painted the coffee table. So I got that iron ore gray by Sherwin-Williams. I will link it down below. It is a beautiful color, if you guys kind of saw that. But then the more I sat with it and kind of saw it with all my furniture, it's a beautiful color. I just don't think it's the right fit. So here's what we're doing. We're doing a drive up. My husband had to go to the office today, even through the roads and everything. He said it wasn't bad, but it's like we're surrounded by bridges. And so those are like the problem child areas because the ice and that gets on there. So we definitely had like ice and that on the roads today, and my under eyes are very, very dry. So I'm probably using too much, but we're going to do too much. We're going to moisturize all this up today. So he said it was a little sketchy getting to work, but it was like fine. It's just the roads in that, or the bridges in that, which are the hard parts. And he said that's where he just had some problems, and but he said, you know, we just all went slow and it was fine. Made it to work fine. It is going to start freezing rain throughout the day today, which is the other problem area, but he is going to pick me up some black paint. So he's going to run into the store. I was going to see if I could do it in the drive up, but now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'm just going to have him go in because I just really want to make sure that we're getting the right thing. So yeah, I think even though it's all painted gray and it looks beautiful, I think I'm going to do black. And then two, I did an eggshell finish. I think I'm actually going to do a right before glossy. Something shine, but it's like right before gloss. It's like something shine, I think. So I think we're going to do that. I probably won't film myself like painting it yet again. I can't imagine it's going to take much paint, and I've just been buying a quart at a time, but we'll see. So tonight for dinner, we're gonna do burgers. I like to make mine into, if you guys have ever been to Hop Dottie, I like to make mine into like almost a salad. So I'll do like lettuce and the burger, the cheeseburger, and then I do tomatoes, and I just will use whatever tomatoes we have. So I think it's like those like cherry like tomatoes, and then pickles, and then I think it's called the Yum Yum sauce by, I don't remember what it's called. I think it's called the Yum Yum sauce. I'll link it. But I used it on burgers. It is so good. So good. And I just kind of cut it up and eat it almost like a salad. Like they can get it, or that you can get it like that at Hop Dottie. But yeah, I'm going to do that. We're going to hang out at home. I'll keep you guys posted. I have some Amazon things that I want to show you. I'm going to put on some cozy socks. I'm literally living the most coziest life. Like I have a men's like giant hoodie here. I'll show you my favorite leggings and some socks. I'm washing bedding. I'm trying to get things done around the house. I'm also just letting like the kids like chill. They want to go play outside. So we do have hats and mittens and that. So I will probably let them do that for a little bit. But yeah, we're just kind of hanging out at home. The temperature is supposed to definitely get cooler tonight now. So we'll see, into the teens, I believe. So this is, you know, where we have to like, you know, drip our pipes, you know, or drip the water in the sinks and stuff like that, especially on like exterior, pipes and that. We definitely like, even like the kitchen sinks and that, they're sitting on the outside. My kids' bathroom is all on the outside. A lot of our stuff is in the inside, but definitely on theirs, we'll have to keep those running. The houses are just not made for this, and I don't really understand why, because we get this weather every year. Like I've lived in Texas over 10 years and we've never not had a winter like this. And even in Austin, it's funny, I used to live up in Austin. Austin's the same way, and it's definitely next level up there, and because it's more north, and theirs is not built that way either. Like they can't handle it. And it's one thing like for the roads and that, like to be, but like why are we, I don't really understand that. Like, I don't understand why they don't build a house to prepare for these things. Like, they prepare for hurricanes and storms and that. And we didn't get a hurricane this year or last year. So if we prepare for hurricanes, but like we guaranteed like have a freeze like this ever, I don't understand. If you know, help me out. That's the one thing I just don't get. So I'm gonna go downstairs, get cleaned up a little bit more. I gotta switch loads. I gotta make my bed because like I said, I was washing sheets and just kind of still doing productive little things around the house and staying cozy. And I'm excited about this table because I just want to get it done, because I've changed this up so many times, and it's just the World Market table. I'll link it down below, is the one that I've been painting. It's just from World Market, and it used to be like a natural wood. I painted it white, and then I'm like, no, not really loving it. You guys have probably saw it in a million videos. It was white forever and it was wood forever, and now I just have it like off my dining room table, and I kind of love it. It fits a space and keep it organized. But yeah, we'll see how the rest of the day goes. So I'm just excited to be hanging out, chilling. I might go make a second cup of coffee because it's just like one of those cozy days, so it's a little thing for me that I just went like. But yeah, I'll bring you guys along. Doesn't this just look so much better? I'm so happy I went and changed it into the black. It's very practical for us. So I have our placemats, you can see in there, that little hand vacuum that I use all the time to keep things organized. I'm not in love with how I decorated it, but I think it looks overall really nice. It matches well with the table, and it just kind of completes it with the black bench and then the covers. And I really, really, really like this. This just was straight up black. I did see that I missed like a couple pieces here that I just have like a little paintbrush that I'll touch up, but I'm so happy that we changed it. And again, I think I also might want to get another one of these big baskets because I love the storage. And then we have like pens and markers and that all in there for when we do homework and that, because we sit at the table every day, like multiple times a day. I work at this table all the time. My kids are at the table doing their homework and that all the time. So I love it. I just think it all flows together so nice. And I think having that little bit more of a shine matches the tables and that really well. But I'm so happy with this. And again, I don't know if I'm going to keep like the tray. I'm probably going to redecorate this a little bit more because I'm just not 100% with it. But the other thing I love is these remote candles, these like battery operated remote candles. They're actually dying because I use them so much. And so I need to change out the batteries, but they kind of like flicker. They're a little hard to see, but they flicker all the time. I'll bring you guys closer so you can actually see them. But they're just, these are from Walmart, but then I just have these candles in here, and aren't they so cute? They're battery operated. You can have them on a timer, on a remote, but they have 3 different sizes. I'm using the middle size and a different candle upstairs, but I just love these so much. I typically will keep them on a timer, so I just will come home to them every day and they will stay on. But I'll link these down below because I love them. And then I will also link this. I know I can link this tray from Target. These are from Walmart, and then the candles are from Amazon. All right, I want to show you guys in my bathroom a couple things that I did. So first of all, I got another one of these trays, and I just wanted a place to charge my Aura ring, light a candle, have a little lamp. Again, these are those light bulbs that you can have them really dim. So I actually turn it way down like this at night, and then crank her back up for during the day. And then also on and off, and they change colors. They do all kinds of different things. I usually just leave it on light and then, or on white, and then I dim it. But I got this tray from Target, this little inexpensive lamp from Walmart. This is from Walmart. I think this was $3. And then I have it just sitting on the lid. This candle I got as a gift. Again, my Aura ring charger, and then I'll also link the light bulbs. And it's not as aesthetically pleasing because like you can see the cords in that, but like I just needed like a little something. I needed a little place to set like our rings. Like my husband takes off his wedding ring, and you can see it's got a little lip on here. But there's just a nice little contrast with like our quartz countertops and that. and it can just bring like a little bit of warmth into the bathroom. And then also too, I want to do this. So the other thing I did was add the dried eucalyptus in here, and it smells so good. And two, when the steam gets going and everything, it just is so spa-like. And I love just like the colors and the texture that it adds. And then I did also add this little shelf in here to just give us a little bit more storage. But the eucalyptus, I share this with you guys all the time on Instagram. I just absolutely love it. And then I have been so busy all day. I wanted to incorporate a little bit more Disney in here because of how much I've been filming in here. So I actually put the Disney castle in here. This is the Walt Disney World one. And then I redid this and put my Mickeys here with this castle. The only thing is I thought about grabbing, I have another little slim book to just raise up the castle a little bit more. I think the castle on its own would be beautiful. The Mickeys might just be overpowering it. So I might be tweaking with that a little bit. And then also too, I did a little bit more different there as well. But yeah, I've been trying to just go through and like declutter a little bit more. I cleaned up like my husband's stuff a little bit more, organized like my bins under here a little bit more. You can see like sports bras that are that in there. I just kind of decluttered. I added another bin for my purse trunk drawer. Some of my SLGs are in here. And then all of like my like how I build a bag and that, like all my gum, my card holders, all of that is in here because I essentially kind of get ready right here. So as much as I film in here, I just wanted to add more touches of Disney. And I've just been like a little worker bee all day. I'm so happy with how everything looked. I think the black was definitely the right choice. I just think it ties everything together so well. I definitely need to get on Pinterest, I think, for a little bit and kind of shop my house to redecorate it a little bit because I'm not 100% happy with how it turned out as like decor pieces wise. I think honestly, I just need a different lamp because I think that lamp is just a little bit too small. That was an old lamp I had. But I like certain pieces of it, so I just need to mess with it. So I'm sure you guys will see that in future vlogs. But it is now Tuesday and it's chilly. It's about 17 degrees. The wind's blowing. I took a hot shower just to warm up because I just got the chills. Our closet, bathroom, and bedroom is the coldest and hottest rooms of the house. So if it's hot outside, it's hot in our room. And if it's cold outside, it is cold in here. I have like a little thermometer and it's rating at about 64. And we have our house set to 69 or 70. So I'm trying to keep it warm in here, but it's just chilly. So I put on some cozy clothes. They canceled school today, which I figured they were going to do. So I think I'm going to take the rest of the day since we were so productive the last couple days and just hang out, relax, mess around with a couple like little projects and that around the house and hang out with the kids. They're totally like being the biggest bums in the best sense. Like they are in bed watching TV and like being cozy and they're loving this. So I'm really happy for that because sometimes I feel like I'm like, you guys need to get up and get showered, and that I very much have been very chill and just enjoying this cold spurt because I miss it so much. I miss the cold. I know that's strange, but I really am a polar bear stuck at the Texas Zoo. That I feel that all the time. But I'm going to end the video here and just hang out with the family and enjoy this beautiful day. I know not a lot of people are saying this. I know a lot of people on Instagram and that are miserable. But I am loving this. I'm taking every bit of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions, drop it in those comments down below. Don't forget to hit the like, hit that subscribe, turn that notification bell on, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.